You have been lied to. For decades, they told you the path to safety was simple. They told you to work hard. They told you to save. They told you to put your money in a 401k and forget about it. They told you to buy municipal bonds because they were risk-free. They built an entire financial religion around the idea that if you just trusted the system would take care of you. But I am here to tell you that the system is not designed to take care of you. It is designed to consume you. We are watching the slow-motion demolition of the American retirement dream, and the deep state, the unelected bureaucrats, the central planners, the banking elite, they are the ones pulling the demolition lever. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a mathematical reality. Look at the bond market. Look at the debt ceiling. Look at the unfunded liabilities. The math does not work. And when the math doesn't work for the government, they change the equation. And who pays for that change? You do. Your retirement account is not a nest egg. It is a piggy bank for a bankrupt empire. And they are about to smash it open. Why are we talking about this now? Because the signals are flashing red. The bond market, the bedrock of the global financial system, is shaking. Municipal bonds, once considered as safe as cash, are looking more and more like toxic waste. Cities are crumbling. Tax bases are fleeing. And yet, your financial advisor is probably telling you to stay the course. They are telling you to keep buying the debt of bankrupt institutions. Why? Because that is their job. Their job is to keep you invested in the paper illusion. My job is to wake you up before the illusion shatters. Think about your 401k. What is it really? It is a collection of paper promises. It is a digital entry on a server owned by a custodian who answers to the government. It is filled with stocks that are propped up by money printing and bonds that are losing value every single day due to inflation. You think that money is yours? Try to take it out. Try to access it before they say you can. You will be penalized. You will be taxed. You will be audited. That money is trapped. And that is exactly how they want it. There is a war being waged on your wealth. It is a silent war. There are no explosions, no air raid sirens. The weapons are inflation, taxation, and financial repression. The deep state knows that the sovereign debt bubble is the biggest threat to their power. They know that if the bond market collapses, their control evaporates. So what is their solution? They need a buyer of last resort, and that buyer is you. They're going to force your pension funds, your 401ks, and your retirement accounts to buy the government debt that nobody else wants. It is called financial repression. It has happened before in history, and it is happening again right now. They are cornered. The Federal Reserve is trapped. If they raise rates to fight inflation, they bankrupt the government and crash the housing market. If they lower rates to save the economy, inflation spirals out of control and destroys the currency. There's no door number 3. There's no soft landing. There is only the hard reality of a currency reset. And in a reset, paper assets go to zero. The purchasing power of your 401k will be vaporized. The numbers might stay the same. You might still see $1 million on your screen. But a loaf of bread will cost $100. A gallon of gas will cost $50. Your $1 million will be worth pennies. This is why I scream about this. This is why I lose sleep. Because I see good, honest, hardworking people walking blindly into a slaughterhouse. You spent your whole life building that savings. You sacrificed. You delayed gratification. And now, the very people who were supposed to protect that wealth are plotting to confiscate it. They will do it through negative real interest rates. They will do it through bail-ins. They will do it through mandatory government bond purchases. They are already floating the trial balloons. They are already talking about nationalizing retirement accounts for your safety. Do not believe them. And then there are the Muni Bonds, the safe haven, the tax-free income. It sounds so good, doesn't it? But look closer. Look at the cities issuing these bonds. San Francisco, Chicago, New York. These are cities in terminal decline. Commercial real estate is empty. Crime is rising. High earners are leaving in droves. Who is going to pay the taxes to pay back those bonds? Nobody. The tax base is gone. The revenue is gone. The pension liabilities for the city workers are astronomical. These bonds are not assets. They are unexploded ordnance, and your portfolio is sitting right on top of them. When the default cycle starts, it will cascade. One city will default, then 10, then 50. The bond insurers will go bankrupt. The panic will be absolute. Liquidity will vanish. You will try to sell your bonds, and there will be no buyers. You will be stuck holding the bag for decades of fiscal mismanagement. This is the great rug pull. They lured you in with tax breaks, and now they are going to trap you in a burning building. So what is the alternative? If paper is poison, what is the antidote? If the system is a trap, where is the exit? The answer is what it has always been for 5,000 years. The answer is physical assets. The answer is silver. Silver is the Achilles heel of the banking cabal. They hate it. They despise it. Why? Because they cannot print it. They cannot track it. They cannot control it. It is the anti-dollar. It is the anti-401k. When you hold a physical silver coin in your hand, you are holding a piece of freedom. You are holding wealth that has no counterparty risk. If the bank fails, your silver is still there. If the grid goes down, your silver is still there. If the government defaults, your silver is still there. They have spent decades suppressing the price of silver. They have used the paper markets, the futures contracts, the naked shorts to keep the price down. Why? Because a rising gold and silver price is a report card on the failure of the fiat currency. They need to smash the thermometer so you don't realize the patient is dying, but they are running out of ammo. The physical supply is drying up. The mines are depleting. The industrial demand for silver is exploding. Solar panels, electric vehicles, electronics. The world needs more silver than exists above ground. We are approaching a singularity in the silver market. The paper dam is cracking. The discrepancy between the paper price and the physical reality is becoming too large to hide. We are seeing massive premiums on physical coins. We are seeing delays in delivery. We are seeing the smart money, the central banks of the East, the billionaires, the insiders, quietly accumulating massive stockpiles of metal. They are exiting the system while telling you to stay in. They are selling their stocks and bonds and buying hard assets. Do not listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Imagine a scenario where the bond market freezes. The stock market is halted. The banks declare a holiday. Your credit cards don't work. Your ATM withdrawals are limited. Panic is everywhere. In that moment, what is your 401k worth? Nothing. It is pixels. It is inaccessible. But the person with silver, they have purchasing power. They have the ability to transact. They have wealth that survives the collapse. This is not about getting rich quick. This is about survival. This is about wealth preservation. This is about making sure that your legacy, your hard work, does not vanish into the ether of a government default. The deep state views your wealth as their property. They view your savings as their liquidity. Do not give it to them. You have to take control. You have to be your own central bank. You have to divest from the lies. Get out of the Muni Bonds. Reduce your exposure to the rigged stock market. Take the tax hit if you have to. Pay the penalty. Get your money out of their jail and put it into freedom. Put it into silver. Silver is historically cheap right now. Adjusted for inflation, it is practically free. It is the most undervalued asset on the planet. It is the opportunity of a lifetime disguised as a boring rock. But when the repricing happens, when the true value is realized, it will be breathtaking. We are talking about triple-digit silver. We are talking about a transfer of wealth from the paper pushers to the stackers. Do not wait until the crisis is on the front page of the news. By then, it is too late. The premiums will be 100%. The inventory will be gone. You will be standing in line with everyone else, begging for a single ounce. And the sign on the door will say, sold out. You have to act now. You have to prepare while the sun is still shining, even though the storm clouds are gathering on the horizon. The war on your retirement is real. The weapons are active. The enemy is inside the gates. They want you compliant. They want you dependent. They want you broke. Do not let them win. Fight back with silver. Fight back with gold. Fight back by taking possession of your assets. This is the most critical financial decision you will ever make. The window is closing. The debt clock is ticking. The deep state is making its move. Make yours. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Buy silver. Hold it. Hide it. And when the house of cards comes crashing down, you will be the one standing on solid ground. I am warning you because I care. I am warning you because the mainstream media will not. They are part of the machine. They are reading the script handed to them by the very people trying to rob you. Turn off the TV. Look at the data. Trust your gut. You know something is wrong. You feel it every time you go to the grocery store. You feel it every time you pay your bills. The system is breaking. Don't go down with the ship. Grab the life raft. The life raft is silver. It is shiny, it is heavy, and it is the only truth left in a world of financial lies. Secure your future. Do it today.